Alright, so I had to start recording as soon as possible because there is a cop car behind me and I'm kind of confused. I'm guessing the dude behind me is probably getting ticketed for, probably speeding or something. I mean, the car looks a bit flashy, looks like it's a person with speed. Anyways, I'm not going to try to delve on that too much. I am coming out of work 14 minutes later than I should be. Man, I don't like this. So basically, wait, let me just make sure that I back out correctly. Not interfere with anybody, because if the cops saw me going the wrong way, then they'd probably be concerned as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to do. I'm looking behind me. I'm gonna try not to think about that too much. But yeah, I am. What is this, like 4th, 5th day in? So, as you guys probably already saw, for the first episode, that was like a while back, I played golf with friends, or I played golf with friends by myself, and that still took up about 10 minutes, so, good content there, but I haven't edited any of those. I haven't even uploaded any of those. Hopefully by the time I'm editing this, I'm already, I already have all those up and ready, or uploaded or something, because I'm already busy with Paper Mario and the Flash games and Mario Kart. Like, guys, I get it. Like, if I have free time, I'm just gonna record some Mario Kart or Paper Mario and just have some fun with it. We're just playing through the game as we always do. But at the same time, like, it takes a surprisingly amount of effort to, come up with the thumbnail, coming up with the tags that you gotta copy and paste, making sure that the end card is there, making sure that it's in a playlist. Like, there's just too many things that you gotta consider when you make a YouTube channel, and it's too much for one person. I mean, I've already been told every YouTuber that's big has an editor, and that's because they can't do everything by themselves. And if they do things by themselves, it's because they're allowed to pace themselves for uploads. They don't have to be constantly putting up stuff. And personally, as what I'm just gonna be real with you guys. The gaming channel is more of a hobby than anything. It's not meant to be really much. Like, I hope that it would get views. I'd hope that it would bring people in, but it really doesn't do that either. And in terms of monetization, not even. Seriously, I remember going over the monetization, just the amount of money that we get from AdSense, and because we get barely any views on any of our videos, so if you hit at least $100, you get some multiple of 100 taken out of your AdSense account and into your actual bank account. Here's the thing though, we haven't hit $100 in like a year. Yes, in a year, and that year includes my dumb Steve Smash cover that doesn't even matter because it's not even canon anymore. That got like 300, 400 views, and it still didn't get me $1. Seriously, I'm that far behind, and it's not good. I would make funny, memey YouTube videos, but it's not even. I don't know. Like, my brain's too burnt out already with having to deal with school, and having to work. So having to do that at the same time is just a little too much for me. Like, the whole point of me uploading these YouTube videos is for me to just de-stress and relax a bit. That's the reason why my editing has been a little more lax recently. Like, I remember I used to try a lot harder. And sure, I still got like actual views because of that. But seriously, just doing what I do now is so difficult. Like, I remember being told, if you want to be famous on YouTube, you got to be prepared for doing this kind of stuff for years before you even start to get famous whatsoever. Like, I'm pretty sure Mero, I watch her a lot. It's her, yeah, her. I watch her a lot, and she always says that she struggles with views because, you always got to make the next big viral video, but you can't always be doing that. Not everything is gonna hit, and that's the problem. And sure, older videos are fine, but they're not gonna get, they're not gonna continually pay the bills. I mean, seriously, most of my AdSense money has been coming in from Mario Luigi Goes to the Park. And first of all, I don't even have that money because, oh crap. Break. Okay. because Seashaw and I had to talk over a few problems that we have. That, oh my gosh, we had to talk over financial stuff. It's really boring, banks being overseas and not being able to transfer money, all that shtick. All right, but I was gonna play something else, but I don't remember what that game was. There's so many. During Black Friday, I bought so many games that I want to play, and I never even touched any of them. And it would be really nice if I could, start recording myself playing some of the games. Like not even with the what's it called? Not even with the commentary, but just me playing it on my own. Because I'm just gonna say it. Let's players have it really bad for them because they have to be entertaining. Like if your voice is boring. And I'm just gonna say it, my voice is a little boring. Personality-wise, I'm about a 7 or an 8. Voice, enthusiasm-wise, unless if I get angry, which would be funny for Twitch views, or YouTube compilation views, I'm like a 3. Seriously, I remember. Everyone says that you hate your own voice just because you're not used to that voice coming out of your head. And sure, that's how everybody hears your voice. And yeah, I've gotten used to hearing my own voice, but I already know it's so dull. I'm done talking about that. Let's switch the subject. So yeah, YouTube. It's not really a sustainable thing. I just do this for fun. And speaking of YouTube, I really gotta stop watching it so much. I have been in an unhealthy, I don't know if relationship is the right word. I just use YouTube way too often because there's too many YouTubers that I follow. And most of that is because I listen to too many podcasts. And yes, I am one of those people. Seriously, a lot of them are soccer/football, for the overseas people, football related, and I don't know. I just really like talking about tactics. Maybe I would have been the type of person who really liked war tactics if I were more into those kind of games. I've been trying to play them, but I never have the time because they take up so much time. Seriously, but yeah, YouTube takes up way too much of my day. When I take a break from work, what do? Go on YouTube. Sure, I eat dinner, but I watch YouTube. If I want to de-stress and don't want to do schoolwork, what do? I record for YouTube. If I don't want to go to sleep and I'm not really that tired, what do? I go on YouTube. If I'm bored and have to do some menial labor or menial chores, what do? I pop up a podcast on YouTube. Sure, I have Spotify for podcasts as well, but there's only one podcast that I actually listen to consistently there, so that's all this whole thing. I don't know. I hate that YouTube as an algorithm has become so good that not only does it cater you to make sure that it keeps you on YouTube, but it makes sure, not only does it make sure that you stay on YouTube, it makes sure that it shows you all the stuff that you always want to watch. Like if you watch a certain video, they already know what's coming up next, just from the AI that they're implementing. It's so freaky, man. Sure, you can always say the YouTube algorithm's broken and the adpocalypse happened, and okay, all that stuff was really stupid. And seriously, the whole reason the adpocalypse happened was because of some dumb people who wanted to pretend that YouTube is much worse than it really is. And I'm not going to try to go after conspiracy theorists because the work that you do is admirable. That's the word that I have to tell that I have to give you. It's admirable. I really admire the amount of effort and the amount of thought that you put into your theories. I mean, I could say it's a lot more than good old Matt Pat puts into his game theories. That's a subject for a whole nother day. I have my whole spiel about game theory, which is a whole separate thing from film theory and food theory. I'm gonna get to that when I do have the time next time. But yeah, conspiracy theorists are just really weird. They try to. The problem with their quote unquote reasoning, is that they give themselves a scientific claim or whatnot, and they try to say that it's true, or they try to prove it. Sorry, I just saw someone turn into a really really sudden turn into a building, and I'm kind of scared that some shady dealings are going around there. But conspiracy theorists, they make claims that if you don't really think about it, just kind of seem true, and it kind of explains like whatever phenomena that they're trying to explain. But the problem is, if you really dig down, like even just like a foot into the ground, there really is no base. Like, I hate to compare flat earthers to YouTube conspiracy theorists, because those two are very, very different type of people. What am I saying? They're similar types of people, but they're two different extremes of the same side, if that's a way to put it. Flat earth theorists, like, I get it. I get what you want to do, but here's the thing. There's so much evidence that's stacking against you. I just don't understand why you keep persisting it. Like, yay, Antarctica is a giant ice wall. If you want to prove that it's a giant ice wall, then how about you and a bunch of people build a boat, Noah's Ark style, and sail yourself to the bottom of the freaking world? Like, seriously, if God tells you to build a boat, if God tells Noah to build a boat because the earth is flooding, I bet you are able to build the same boat with the same amount of willpower that you are given from your heavenly energies to, I don't know, to actually prove that Antarctica isn't an ice wall. I just don't know what you have to gain from this. Like, fame, sure. If you want, if at the end of, I forget the name of the guy, Mark, I forget his last name, but if at the end of your life you just want to say that you just, like, baited everyone and did all of that for the fame and the money, then sure, like, good on you, man. You managed to fool an entire, not generation, but an entire group of people into thinking that the earth was flat. Like, good on you, man. But I forgot there's snow on the driveway now. This is gonna be hard to park. But, like, if you genuinely believe that the earth is flat, I'm sorry, you are not only streets behind, you are millennia behind. Like, people have known that the earth wasn't flat from ages ago, and we've already gotten proof for that. I just don't know what you have to gain from trying to prove something that's already proven. Or, sorry, try to unprove something that's already been proven. Like, what's the point of millions of science classes that teach you how to do these science experiments and, you know, learn the scientific method, like, properly, if, oh, we're all just learning from some teaching that we've been brainwashed? But, like, that's exactly what flat earthers do. They have a flat earth Bible. Like, seriously, you don't get to call us the ones who just blindly take faith, if you guys are the ones doing the exact same thing. I don't know why it went from YouTube conspiracy theories to flat earth conspiracy theories. That was a very weird and unnecessary tangent, but that's what these conversations are for, right? Like I said, whenever I go out on drives, I always have these wild thoughts that just go left and right, and this is a safe space, a safe haven for me to make such conversation with whoever's out there. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I swear, I sound like the guy from Midnight Gospel. At least I'm not a freeloading hippie. Okay, I'm freeloading, but I'm not a hippie. Anyways, yeah, I should probably get out. Alright, see you guys sometime next time.